is a hot topic in NBA 2K22. We've talked to a lot of community members, and they say defense is back. So was that a goal for your team this year?
Yep, absolutely. It was probably our #1 goal for gameplay this year, to make sure that you could change the game. You could change the outcome of the game if you were a great defender. So we wanted to really empower the bigs at the rim, stop all the shots, block everything, and the guards could pluck people and could lock people on the perimeter, clamp them up.
All right, so how do we...
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kep.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is up. Out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Malik Monk out there with Howard. Passes to Davis. Knocked loose, stolen by Smart. Tatum with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Smart. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis. He uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Banked in off the glass. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. There's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys make play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
He gets it in there.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
The pass to Brown. Over James. Boston again missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Westbrook, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, there's a tenacity to his driving ability that is almost awe-inspiring. Go ahead, Russell.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Davis. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the three.
Westbrook has the ability to create havoc with his athleticism to challenge shots.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Jacks up a three. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. The Lakers trail. LeBron passes to Howard. Back to LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's sent back by Howard. Monk, no one around him. Rebound Boston. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
James against Brown. James kicks to Howard. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brown can't get it to fall. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Howard, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Howard. Left side, Davis. Howard finds Davis.
And to the line goes Davis. So long and talented. Most years, he's top 10 in free throw attempts.
First trip to the line for him here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Robert Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Richardson, no luck. And stolen by Richardson. Dishes it to Kanter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the best attributes of Enes Kanter is his physicality. This guy does a tremendous job getting himself to the free throw line.
Trevor Ariza is checked in for the Lakers. Ken Bazemore comes in for Monk. He hits both from the stripe. 1:22 left in the first. Pass to Pritchard. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A shot by Anthony, no good. Boston trailing. Inside, here's Kanter. And he banks in the layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Kanter, and Kanter throws it down. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Rondo kicks it to Bazemore. Passes it to Carmelo. Here's Rondo. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and Kanter pulls it down. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there's the drive, and it's in there. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closer. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rondo's got 5.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple. Showing it off there with range.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down the
It gives an extra position. It's demoralized the opponents. And
Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Bazemore at the two-guard spot. Jordan with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, show off that handle, Josh Richardson. That's a tight-looking move.
Lakers trail by 4. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Just 3 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. Smart goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Ariza.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
Marcus Smart. He's off on the first.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
To halt the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What is the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Tatum's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
It's Brown with the drive. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been kept to just 5 points on the basket from Anthony Davis. Schroeder surveying the floor. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Puts it up for Davis and stolen by Tatum. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Westbrook passes to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Brown finds Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. James outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, Davis. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 6. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Feeds to Horford. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rondo. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rondo. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Trevor Ariza's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And the Celtics also making a change. Josh Richardson's checked in for Williams. On the wing, Brown fires for 3. Not going to go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Fires it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, rebounded by the Celtics.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony's checked in for James. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Outside, Davis driving in from 12 feet out. And that one hits back iron. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. From the wing. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, we know the coach is happy.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Into the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot.
When you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game. But really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, to say Russell Westbrook will give you a nightmare in transition. He'll keep people up at night.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Schroeder. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Davis. James finds Westbrook. Back to James. And the shot goes in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow the lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Westbrook kicks to Howard. Stolen by Kanter. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open, so he can spot the open man.
Here's James. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the pass to Pritchard. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. Smart passes to Brown. Over LeBron. And it's Brown missing. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. A shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, because there's such good elevation and confidence and comfortability in the mid-range, Russell Westbrook always takes advantage in that area.
Puts it up from 15. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Kent Bazemore's checked in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. Jordan kicks to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. And Kanter pulls it down.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Westbrook. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Westbrook missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
2 minutes.
Smart passes to Cannon. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good on the shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low, here's Kanter. Great D that time from Jordan. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Over Smart. Bazemore. No one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bazemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. In the corner, Smart with it. Cantor trying to free himself up. Boston, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Westbrook, it's hauled in by Richardson. Celtics leading by 7. Smart on the wing. Sinks the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Over Smart. Got a hand on it. They recover it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp in. Instincts on D there, just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Lakers with possession here. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Williams dishes to Cantor. And yes, it's good. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Well, Enes Kanter's size and finishing ability, it takes a lot to knock him off his path to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard, defended by none. To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Williams with the block. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Basket counts.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Schroeder against Rondo. Williams outside. Kept alive by Boston. Richardson kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Over Ariza. And too long on the shot.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. Ron, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Malik Monk in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Celtics, Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Richardson. James with it, picked up by Brown. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. The feed to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. The three. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Boston leading by 7. Here's Schroeder. Plays it up off the glass.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
James kicks to Monk. Lock at 6. Poked away. Davis finds James. Davis against Tatum. Davis down low, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Count it, good. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
I tell you, Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. James, the pass to Howard. Over Horford. Howard dishes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
A terrific mover with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
And stolen by LeBron. Outside, Davis. Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles ball.
Westbrook passes to Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
To the inside, and stolen by Howard. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Goes up again. They get it back. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 in the goal from Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Brown dishes to Horford. Back to Brown. He kicks to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Brown. 11 feet away. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now Monk. Pass to Westbrook. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-2 run. Monk for 3. Cans the 3.
I just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Yes!
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth.
Are you ready, fans?
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Davis. Here's Westbrook. Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Anthony Davis with the assist. Boston timeout call. And your Lakers girl.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Schroeder. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target.
Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And stolen by Horford. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James has a 2-pointer. That's short off the rim. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. The coach mentioned he wanted to come into this building and do whatever was necessary to win.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.